Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have an exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series, episode 94.
The cup has been given and we are back on track.
Yes, this is a fun match we have today. We have two Patreon lists going head-to-head. As you see, I am running a Rebel list by Sam Page. This is the Rebel officer, or as you're going to hear me call him Gideon a lot because of Imperial Assault, if you know, you know. He has Vigilance, Ahsoka Tano, Defensive Stance, Force Push, and Force Reflexes. I have 3 Rebel Trooper units, 1 with the DLT and the Medroid, the other 2 with just DLTs. I have 2 Hoth or Rebel Veterans, each with the Heavy, and then 2 Tauntauns, each with Emergency Transponders, bringing me up to 794. Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something in this list.
If you want to submit a list for us to play, you should look into our Patreon. All of our Commander Patreons get to submit a list for this or Shatterpoint if they so choose, and we will play them on a monthly basis. It goes into a pool. We pull randomly out of the pool and we decide what we play. And if you want to look into our Patreon, it's linked below. You also get bonus entries into all of our giveaways and some other cool bonuses in our Discord.
Yes.
So definitely check that out.
And people are wondering, hey, where do you notify the winners? We will just wherever you commented. So if you won from a YouTube comment, we'll reply to your comment, say you're a winner, contact us. We'll also post at the end of the video once we have everything. This video will not be the video with the posted. It'll probably be the one after this. And we'll also put like a YouTube update. So if you subscribe to us, you'll see a little update saying who the winners are when we go through. Right. But at the time of this drop, we're probably still going to give it a few more days. That way the cup has a little more than a week to air of people commenting the final to get entered in to win all those prizes.
Yeah.
Big shout out to all the Patreons, speaking of them.
Huge thanks to our Commander Patreons, Dan Duback, Jamal Al-Wahadi, Mitchum Ernst, Alex Bingham, Michael Klein, Caleb Rogers, Anthony Minerva, Steve Sneed, Paul Jorgensen, Just David, Archon Dan, Howard Robinson, Michael Hume, Jason Tatro, Evan Christensen, Thomas Trotman, James Wood, Sam Page, Andre Moskoff, Kev Powell, Gregory Williams, Eli Arthur, and Walden Kaywood, Cam Nickel, Anthony Bunomo, Kazran, Zach Attack, Chris Kemp, Flobit, Jan Alexander Hansen, Anthony Hosking, and Ethan McKinney. Huge thanks to all those Commander Patreons. If you do become a Commander Patreon and you're like, man, Don didn't read my name last video, it's because we filmed these a couple weeks in advance. So Ethan McKinney became a Patreon like 3 or 4 days ago. 2 weeks from now is the first time you're going to get your name read. But you'll be on the slide because we update that.
But if it goes weeks you don't hear it, that means Don just forgot. So just shoot him a message.
So if you're ever concerned, go ahead and shoot me a message. I'll let you know on Patreon or Discord. But huge thanks to you guys. You guys make it so we can do this thing every week and buy all these fun things and that our wives don't have to strangle us.
If you guys want to see the next list, then just keep watching for the next 2 seconds. So we're going to go check out Don's list right now.
All right, and I am running Just David's clone list. Yes, that's right, I'm running clones, because if I'm going to lose doing something I don't know what I'm doing with. So it's going to be Clone Commander Cody with portable scanners and vigilance, the infantry support platform with the link targeting array, the 327's Star Corps Elite Armor Pilots, and the twin beam cannons. I've got an ARC Trooper strike team with Echo and Hunter, 2 full ARC Trooper units with a DC-15 and offensive push. I've got a Phase 1 with a DC-15 offensive push and a clone captain. I've got a Phase 1 with an RPS-6 and Boyle, and then a Phase 2 with 5s and a medic. That put me in at 798. So Joe will be blue player. We're going to go take a look at his cards and see how this is going to go.
Here are my cards, or I should say Sam's cards that he picked. I get the first skip a pass, and only because I feel like I just did this on the channel not that long ago. No, I'm just going to flip that over.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be that close to you, I guess. Gonna pass it out?
Skip or flip, America's favorite game show.
We're gonna get rid of Breakthrough.
Battle, it's almost a classic, except for we throw in the weird supply.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Before we go any further, though, we got to talk about the new giveaway. It's just starting with this video. If you missed out on these awesome limited edition Grogu's and you still want one, we have one left to give away. This is our last one we have left to give away.
We did give a couple away.
If you're interested, comment below to get entered in to win this awesome Grogu.
Stay tuned for the bonus word. We'll figure it out.
Bonus word will be coming soon. Also, I may throw in a bag or 2 of these as we go too, because I still have lots more of these awesome mirrored tokens from Curled Paw. Gave away some in the store cup, but we have tons more to give away still. Also, Curled Paw is one of the sponsors. Check them out. GSG12 gets 12% off. They make credit tokens for Shatterpoint, Legion, X-Wing, all the fun stuff. Check them out. Round 1, it's Attack of the Clones. 3 clone troopers. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains 1 search token or removes 1 suppression. I went with Covering Fire. This is 3 core units. After a friendly core unit performs a ranged attack, a friendly unit range 1-2 may gain a range token, or a range token, a dodge token. Rolling my dice, see who goes first. It's going to be me. Look at that kind of bounce in there.
That's nonsense.
And, like, actually stayed up. I don't know if I wanted to go first. To be honest. It's 3 cores, so I give 1 to the veterans, 1 to the DLT with the medic, and 1 to the other veterans. The 2 DLTs with non-medic. And Ahsoka's there behind this tree, kind of using Star Tours as like a blanketing cover for approach. His whole force minus the 2 full arc units over here. So I put some tauns to help kind of counter them. My point, as you can see, is on this lovely blue and white A-Wing, because it's blue and white. The middle force is the middle, and it's just going to be just the temple itself, not the whole ground part. Yeah. Just to make it clear. And then his is that lone tree, because apparently that tree is really important.
It's a very important key tree.
If you guys are interested, we talked about it real quick. The J Squared has these awesome token holders. I'm sure you guys have seen a million times if you keep watching the channel. They make them for Curled Paw, cardboard. They make template holders. The dashboard over there is from them as well. They make token holders. They make all kinds of stuff. They make Shatterpoint. This is a custom Shatterpoint design that I whipped up for myself because I like the Republic. And this has the lid and everything. And right now they have limited edition Boba Fett ones, which I've shown a few times on the channel. Check them out. They are awesome. Let's get started. I'm going to my stack. See what we get first. Ooh, we got the Tawns.
I'm sure you are all surprised by what you're seeing on screen.
Tawny boys are coming to town. So if we reposition just to straighten them out a little bit.
Sure.
Before or after move, come in there, click them in there. And then as you can see, we're going to be just shy of being able to touch anything.
Yeah, no meleeing.
Because of this. If this wasn't here, we could totally touch them. We could poke them with the stick. But what we'll do is we'll kind of come up touching this piece of terrain.
Sure.
Bring them both like this so they both can see. That will give them 2 dodges because they have Agile 1. And then we have Relentless, so we'll throw some red dice into them.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, so it's 2 red dice. Sharpshooter won't matter because I'm touching the terrain, but they do have Sharpshooter 1. They have Relentless, so they get to attack now. And they surge to hit.
Sure.
We did blank on 1.
Just 3, okay. Let's see how this is going to go for me here. Block 2, lose 1. I'm not going to be mad about that.
One of my stack, which is only Special Forces.
Hang on,
before we get going. Can you guys, anyone, this is all Don stuff. Can anyone guess Don's favorite color? I'm just curious.
It's white.
Okay, sure.
All right. It's going to be Special Forces. We'll go with the guys that just got shot because there's another unit of Tauntauns that are going to come at them. They're going to hold on to their suppression. They're okay with that. We're just going to do a slight move over to this side. And we'll get an aim with Tactical. And we will shoot into that unit of Tauntauns right there.
Okay.
We'll go to the dice box.
Before we do that, also, all the trees that look flocked are light cover. I made this map nice and easy to look at on the camera today. Anything that's not flock is heavy cover. It's pretty simple. I didn't throw any of the little scatter out this time. I wanted it a little bit more open than we necessarily have it in the past, especially with the cover rules. So we got Yoda though with his seagull. Stop it now. But Star Tours, what are you doing here? R2 looks very concerned about the outcome of this match.
All right, so the DC-15 is red and black, and then the range 2 weapon for the arcs is a black and a white. So I get 3 blacks and 3 whites for the regulars, and then a black and a red for the DC-15. We're touching the same piece of terrain, so no cover. We have an aim. They have some dodges. We don't have critical, and we don't surge, so that's terrible. Good white dice roll, though.
Yeah, you got 2 of the whites. That's not bad.
So we'll reload that with
conversion.
the aim.
I'll definitely dodge 2 away.
Which means so you're rolling for 3.
Even if I roll bad here, Ton's not dropping yet.
Nope.
But we're going to hope for a good roll. Can I channel Jason's white dice from the cup?
Yeah, we'll hope so.
Yeah,
you did.
Okay, only take 1 wound. Okay, we're going to go to our stack. We've got a core, which has to be one of my 2 Rebel Troopers. Sure. We'll grab the speed 2 because they definitely aren't Ton fast. Unfortunately, we will move up to here, touching the piece of terrain.
Sure.
And kind of tucking in as best we can. Actually, I'm going to come up just a little shy of that.
Sounds good.
And we'll touch this terrain as best we can. And then we'll throw just the DC into Boyo unit over here, right here. He's within range. Okay, DC is 2 blacks and a white, critical 1. I have no aim or anything. I'm just taking a pot shot at them.
Sure.
And he's got...
I have a surge on them, and then they have a surge.
They have what, light cover? They have light cover?
Sure.
I'm touching the stairs, so they don't get the heavy cover. I don't know what they have. Let's see. We're really looking for critical anyways. Just suppression, but I'll get to pass a dodge to a friendly unit range 1 to 2 because of the card.
So we realized that there is no light cover for that shot, so I did roll and I lost, so 1 clone went down. All right, going to my stack, which is still Special Forces. We're going to go with these guys. They're going to take a dodge because clones are better together and they share dodges. And then we're just going to take a shot into the Tauntauns there with our Sharpshooter bringing their head cover down to light.
Sounds good. No dodges, but at least I have light cover, so it's kind of like a dodge light. Get it? Light, dodge, cover.
I get it. That was cute.
Gosh, we are funny here on Gray Squadron Gaming.
And that's not what people come here for.
Oh, are you sure?
Salt. They come here for salt.
Salt? Okay, well, give me a couple more rounds. Maybe we can get there.
All right, so our DC 15 is a red and a black, and then we have 4 whites and 4 blacks for our range 2 pistol into light cover Tauntauns with no dodges this time. And gosh, critical would be so good on that gun.
It would.
6 though is not bad at 5 after cover, so I'm not gonna.
5's not. We're not
gonna shake a stick at that.
So you can definitely kill one. You can't kill both, thankfully, with both arcs. That's something. Come on. Can I get one more hot roll early? That'd be nice. I block 1, taking 4, which means he'll go down and 1 on the other one. But that's okay. I took 2 full units of arcs. I expected no blood. Go to my stack. Oh, this guy died. We should move the dead guy out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. And we got other taunts. We're just gonna clobber over this A-wing. Rebels don't like neat paint jobs anyway, so it'll just help it look a little bit more authentic.
Yeah, you know, having Taun prints on your A-wing, they can just paint over it and it'll look all.
So it's 1 move for a free dodge.
Sure.
Can they go over this thing?
I mean, it's less than the height of their silhouette, I guess.
That's true. I'll still position them in a way that gives them, take away the cover at least. So you got to move again. They'll gain 2 dodges. It won't matter because nothing else over here can shoot because they're agile. But then we're going to shoot again into probably them again.
Okay.
Okay, they have light cover from their suppression by taking it away with Sharpshooter. I have 4 red dice surging the hits, relentless procs. Let's see what we get. This time it's 4.
All of them, so we'll dodge 1 away.
So the same 3 you rolled for before.
Yeah. That's real bad. That's real bad. Last in my stack, I'm going to keep the arc train rolling, so we're just going to move just barely into range of Ahsoka here.
He really wants to say hi to Ahsoka, guys.
Yeah.
She's hiding in the shadow.
And we will give her a couple dice.
Okay, she'll have heavy from Star Wars, bringing down the light with Echo's awesome Sharpshooter.
Right, so it's 2 reds, critical 1 into light cover Ahsoka with an aim. Lethal doesn't matter because she is immune pierce. We'll spend the aim on this one, see if we can fish out another crit or a critical. We cannot. So it's 1.
All right, well, red dice, I have nothing on her yet to help with the roll, but we're okay. We'll take a suppression.
Good.
We're going to go with the Rebel veterans. They see some Tauns. They feel like the Tauns might need a little help over here. We've got a range 4 gun here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just bring them over just a little bit.
Sure.
Rico here, everybody. And we'll shoot just the range 4 gun downwind at that lovely ARC Trooper, seeing if we can get lucky.
Sounds great.
All right, so this is just the heavy, which is 4 white dice, range 4, critical 2. No aim or anything, just looking for some hopefully some paint on these dice here. Come on.
Sweet light cover.
Not that one. Oh,
just a crit. And that's a real bad start for those arcs. They rolled a whole 1 block. All right, so we're going to go over here with Boyle's unit because he's sticking out like a sore thumb because I suck at this game. And they're going to hold on to that suppression. And I think what they're going to do with that...
After this shot, while he's thinking, I did use my card to pass the dodge to this unit. And when they shot, they passed the dodge to this unit. Thank you, covering fire.
So what we're just going to take a dodge. Because, you know, clones and dodges.
Taking a dodge and hunkering down. Okay, I like it. I get what you're throwing out there. Ah, the true Gideon, the OG Gideon. Well, the Gideon we all know and love. He's going to walk through, smack a few butts, say, good job, boys. Everything looks grand here. We're going to say, like, you troopers over there look like you're pretty dodgeless.
There wasn't enough rebels without dodges, for sure. All right, so I'm going to go with Commander Cody. I thought about moving up a little bit and trying to put some suppression onto those veterans over there before they shoot me, but instead I'm gonna try to turtle up a little bit. So we're gonna use our take cover 2 with our portable scanners. We're gonna pass a dodge to those guys and to the rebels right next to me, or the clones right next to me. We'll take a dodge for his other action. There is nobody within range 3, so I cannot observe anything, and that will be him.
They're just hunkering down now. The arc unit loss early shook him, so now he wants to hunker down with his clones. On my stack, it is my last core over here. They are within range 4 of Boyle's unit, so they're just going to take an aim.
Poor Boyle.
We're going to shoot, and then after our attack is done, we will say, like, hey, we can pass a dodge. Let's give another dodge over to these guys.
Sounds like a good plan.
2 blacks, a white, critical one with name this time. Going in the heavy cover dodge.
2 dodges on Boyle plus a dodge that I can
critical.
use. Yeah, I'm not.
There's
There
one
it is.
critical. Spend the aim and see if we can get some natty crits. Rebels can't cheer Toga. It's no point in hanging that around. No, too bad we don't have critical too.
Just 1 crit. All the dodges in the world. And they mean nothing. Just a block though. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the ISP now. I'm going to move up just into range 4 of this unit of Rebel troopers here. We'll touch the piece of terrain, and then we will shoot our beam into them, and then we will beam over. I can just barely see one of these guys, but I'm just looking for a suppression on them. So we'll beam over to them with the beam, and then it's beam 2. Can I beam? Let me think about that for a second. So we're good.
Shooting here, beaming here, beaming over to here. He can't see the Ahsoka, though every single shot will have heavy cover.
YOLO. All right, so our first Rebel Trooper, they have 1 dodge, they have heavy cover, I have 2 reds and a white. That's going to be all 4, so cover is going to eat 2 of them, and then dodge will eat the 3rd.
Yeah, they're nimble. They'll dodge and get it back, and we'll roll for 1. We were
Fine.
okay.
Rebel Vets here.
Rebel Vets have 2 dodges.
We're just going to leave it as the crit.
Which means the dodges won't do anything anyway, so we'll have to roll for it. They'll lose a vet.
I like it. And then Ahsoka, heavy cover. We'll spend the aim on these 2, because why hold on to it? For 1 crit.
1 crit, and Ahsoka, she's got no tokens yet. She hasn't gone yet. She'll take a wound. Okay, we're going to go with these guys. They really do have 1 job in this match, and that's not only just to shoot, but it's also to keep Ahsoka alive. So they're going to move there for their first action. We're going to move up, and we're going to be like, hey, Rebel veterans, what is happening? We're also one of your posse.
That is rude.
We'll go here over to here, and then we'll use their first heal, which is a free action, to take that off.
Perfect. All right, so I'm just going to go with my unit that has DC 15 here, and we're just going to nudge just up a hair, just to there, and we'll throw a long-range shot. Give more suppression out to those Rebel Vets. All right, so there's an aim to be shared, and they have a surge, and there's a shared surge on their friends, but this is a heavy cover shot into double-dodged Rebel veterans with critical 1, 2 reds. We'll spend the aim because wasn't doing anything for us yet. For nothing. So just a suppression.
Where my stack it has to be, and it is Miss Ahsoka herself. She's all healed up after that nice back injection she was given.
Sure.
She removes 1 suppression, which is perfect because she's got courage 3, and that will drop the last one out at the end of this round. So
yeah,
looks like I don't want it. So we're gonna do it very easily with Ahsoka.
Star Tours, what are you doing here, blocking line of sight for Ahsoka? That's rude.
Ooh, Star Tours is a big fan of Fulcrum, so
our R2E over here.
I don't think we're gonna do a full move for the second. I think we might do a.
You don't want to be in line of sight yet.
I mean, it's just Echo. I'm not gonna be too.
He's very scary.
You don't know. We're gonna go full at you. I think.
Okay.
As long as I can have my cover here somewhere.
All right, well, next turn we die with Ahsoka.
We're gonna come back just a tan. I don't want to get shot from anything over there.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So we'll come to about there.
All right, so my last activation is going to be Fives himself. He is going to go ahead and spend their medic to bring back Boyle's friend here.
I'm alive, sir.
Yep. So the medic is now out of heals. He's just a regular clone, and we're just going to move up here so that next round they may be a little more useful.
This is like the episode, the Ahsoka clones are betraying Ahsoka herself.
It's true.
Okay, got the veterans over here. Don't move anything.
One action, that's good for me.
You're in range already, we know that.
That's true. Range 4, yes.
Yeah, that's my big gun.
That's true.
That's the main thing you want to shoot with these guys.
Right,
we have a lot of options here. You could shoot with these blue guys here.
That's true.
But I think I'm going to keep hammering the orange one because they've got so much suppression already anyways.
Seems reasonable.
And they both get heavy cover. So yeah, let's shoot them.
Let's do it.
4 white dice, critical 2, and the heavy cover with dodges, so we're looking for crits. Nothing.
That's the perfect amount of crits. All right, so end of the round. My big loss was a whole unit of arcs for 1 Tauntaun.
I lost a Taun and 1 Hoth Trooper.
And I lost a clone that I brought back and the whole unit of arcs, but this is a big problem for me.
She's just coming to say hi to her old friends.
That's too close. We're going to go to round 2 and see how long I can live.
Welcome to round 2, where I went with Sabotage Communications, which is a different wording now, and now it says your opponent may issue only 1 order with a command card. So It does go to Operative Special Force. I gave it to Sabine. He went to Push, which is only going to do 1 unit now instead of 2. He can still do the coordinate and
I
direct.
direct.
The vehicle.
I gave my order to Fives. 5 coordinated to Boyle's unit.
So I stopped 1 order. So not as good as if I would use it last round, but that's okay. We wanted to give Ahsoka a dodge and try to lower his fire pool potential. So it's good to me. Let's go check it out. Go to my stack. We got a lovely, lovely, lovely Ton unit here. So we're going to go with emergency transponders. We said we can go over this, so it doesn't really matter which way I go. But just for fun, we'll kind of go over the shorter route just to make it...
Sure, yeah.
Do a full mover to get my charge in there. That's it's going to give me 1 agile, and I pop my transponders for an aim. And then my second one, I want to go as far as I can so I can start helping if I do wipe this unit.
So you can start... When you wipe this unit? Yeah, sure.
So we're going to go right about there, touching him.
Yep.
And he'll touch him as well.
You have to face the same direction, but sure.
I did do a free maneuver, or a full maneuver during that, so I got my Ram 2 popping. I got 2 blacks and white for each, so that's going to be 4 blacks, 2 whites, surging hit, with an aim for emergency transponders into arcs.
Dead arcs. Oh, look, it's all of them.
So we'll just spend the Ram 2, so there's 1. And I don't really need to spend the other Ram, so we're just going to leave it at that. So just 6.
Just 6.
We'll keep the aim for a rainy day, I guess.
Just 6 into the arcs here. All right, we roll a red defense dice, which means nothing.
You save 2.
I save 2.
Lose 4.
All right, so we're going to go to the stack. It's Special Forces. This is what Ahsoka was measuring range to, so we don't want to be here for her when she gets
she
here.
just wants to give you a hug. She hasn't seen Echo in forever.
So we're going to do a double move with Echo.
That's 2 aims for your army.
Yeah, 2 aims and a surge token that he can then pass out as he comes on over here.
Echo took a shot at Ahsoka and rethought his life choices after that.
Yep.
We're on my stack. We've got a core. It's going to be these guys here.
Sure.
They're nimble. They want to dodge. That's their first action, right?
That's a solid choice.
Second action, shoot their DLT into the unit we've been shooting just to keep suppressing them.
Keep it on, Boyle.
Okay, so I have black, white. I decided not to shoot Boyle since he has a face-up order. And if I use suppress him, he's probably going to fire support him. So I'm going to go with the blue unit next to him that has DC 15 and the captain.
So they're within range to share a dodge or a surge. It'll depend if this is going to be critical. It's not going to matter.
Critical 1, black, white.
All right, so just a suppression so far.
I don't have any aims.
Oh, no, they don't get cover. Never mind.
I'll pause it. Let's see if you get light cover. I don't know.
All right, well, we don't have cover, so we will spend the dodge. And then we can't share that anymore. And then we will roll and get another blank. You're doing real hot with my blanks here. So we're going to go ahead and go with Boyle's unit here.
Ooh, you changed your mind on the fire support?
Yeah. So they don't get 2 actions. So they're going to take their 1 action, and they're going to start going this way.
Man, if Ahsoka's doing this game, guys, man, was she a good deterrent at this point.
Yeah, that's going to be about what she does.
Well, eventually, she'll be close enough where 1 move won't get you away.
That's 100% true.
Okay, I guess it's back to me. I've got my commander. Inspires range 1 to 2, so we're going to say, hello, Hoth Trooper. Let's take that off you, my friend. And then what he's going to do is he wants to stay somewhat... This is a range 4 stick. They only can give courage up to 3.
Yeah, that's not how that works, but you're still in a very good spot.
So I think I'm actually going to move him farther than that. I'm going to move to right here.
Oh, you just abandoned those poor veterans.
I don't think anything's going to shoot him, to be honest.
Those poor veterans.
And then we're going to pass a dodge out to these boys right here. They're the only rebel trooper over here without a dodge.
Yeah. All right, let's go with the internet service provider here. We'll take an aim for our first action. We'll beam into the rebel troopers. That'll beam into the rebel troopers. And then we'll beam into the veterans and throw out some suppression. See what
Heavy
happens.
cover and dodges all around. Let's see what we can do.
All right, so we got 2 reds. We got 2 whites. We got beam. We got surge to hit. They got heavy cover and dodges everywhere. So let's see what happens. First unit is going to be 1 crit so far. We got aims. Why not?
1 crit, we'll get through no matter what.
Can't share them, so let's see if we can do something else. We cannot.
Okay, so 1 crit on the rebel troopers.
You block that out. Why not?
The white dice have been hot
Why wouldn't you block
today.
that one?
This is the other rebel
Next
troopers.
unit of rebel troopers. We'll spend a name for the jollies. Hey, look at that. Just another crit.
Okay. Can't spend the dodge on that one either. That's not the box. Nope, they'll lose 1.
Oh, look, I could dead rebel trooper. Last veterans here, they have a dodge and heavy cover as well. They're going to take 2 crits.
Man, all those dodges, I couldn't spend any.
You poor thing.
We dodged 1 still. The salt card might be coming out here soon, guys. Don, do you want to get it yet?
No.
You sure?
That's not salt. That's unfair. That's not how math works.
I do know how you feel. If you watch the cup, you understand. For my stack, we got the last Han. Just gonna do a little reposition here to go a little straighter. Put this free.
And look, It's just Joe's luck.
I need to move and see if we can get... I don't know if I can get in there.
No, you can definitely do it.
You think so? You think so? Without touching my Ton? Yep, I can.
Yeah. That's how Joe's luck worked.
Okay.
If this was Don playing the Rebels, there would be no chance.
So Relentless kicks in. I did do one free or one full maneuver so people get his Ram. Ram 1.
I mean, 2 of your dice.
I said it.
Two of your dice are going to be free.
I said it's popping a transpire. Let's not cheat. I popped the transpires for an aim. I don't know if I need it here with Ram. Let's see.
No, you definitely did not.
I only have Ram 1.
Oh, it's only Ram 1. Oh,
so I'll reroll both these with the aim. Oof.
Oh, just 2 crits.
That's the aim didn't help. Just 2 crits coming at you. Thank you, Ram. You're live!
Yay! All right, we're going to go to the stack here. It's Special Forces. We'll go with our last Special Forces. He's going to aim for his first action. He's going to punch for his second.
Ooh, got the 1 crit.
We'll spend the aim. So 1 crit. Can't dodge that.
You're punching the 1 with 1, right?
Yes, the 1 with 1.
Hey, we'll take a second wound.
3 more of those and I kill a Tauntaun.
Just 2 more.
Oh, just 2 more.
Yeah, they have 4 health. So you're 2 away. You're getting close. For my stack, we got a core. Let's go. These veterans came to support the Tauns. Tauns turned out did not need the support. So they're just going to kind of start coming up the stairs. We'll end here for the first action. Technically, we can't do that because it's overhanging. So there. Okay, now if we overhang these stairs, it won't matter because it's the whole silhouette of the building, if you will.
Woo!
Okay, so they'll go there.
Double move, getting closer to scoring this point that's never going to come into play. All right, so we're going to go to the stack. We're going to get the commander, Cody himself. We're going to move. He's going to move just up to this tree here. He's going to take a plink shot into our rebel veterans. That will be him. All right, so this shot is going to be 2 reds, 1 black, 1 white, lethal 1.
In the heavy cover.
Into heavy cover, search to crit. I do have 1 dodge that I can, or 1 aim, I'm sorry, that I can share from one of my buddies. And so far, 2 crits.
It's not a bad start at all.
Let's just spend it to make it lethal. So 2 crits, Pierce 1.
Okay.
Pierce 1. So 2 dead vets.
Okay. We're going to go with the veteran since he's down to unit leader only and see if we can shake some suppression off. We get 1 off.
1 action.
It's not enough, though. So what we're going to do with him is we're kind of just going to
run away. You could heal him.
Sink back a little bit. I could heal him to bring the heavy back. It's not a terrible idea, actually. But it's not the heal unit yet, so we'll just bring him back.
Yep. All right, we're going to go to the stack. It's going to be my DC 15 unit. They have 1 suppression. They actually roll it off. I get 2 actions.
Hooray!
That's like a lot of actions for me. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep the run away from Ahsoka game going. And we're going to end up over here. We're going to take a dodge. And that will be them.
Okay. Where's my stack? We've got this core here.
Sure.
They have a suppression from that beam weapon earlier. Can they roll their suppression off?
Nope.
No.
1 action.
They have no target there yet. So with everyone running away constantly, we're just going to kind of bump up a little bit here. Take a hard think if I really do want to use that heal on him or wait for an Ahsoka heal.
It is a hard decision.
I think why not? Let's bring him back. I think Ahsoka's going to do it right now.
Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Last one in my stack has to be these guys here who also have suppression from the beam weapon. Did they get it off? No.
Okay.
So what are they going to do? I think they're kind of move on this way a little bit.
Sure. I did pass. That's why.
He passed. That's why we're back to me again. And we're just going to kind of slide him over just a little bit here, getting a little bit better position. And then that's them.
Sounds great. All right, last I have is 5s. I thought about standing by, but Ahsoka can just move in a way that there's no way she'll trigger it. So we're going to move these boys right up in front, touch some stairs, and take a dodge for their second action.
Woo-hoo! Ahsoka, she's going to take a jump action to come over Star Tours like so.
Sure.
And then she'll take another action to move up towards like...
Snuggle it up. It's like she sees all her old friends and wants to go throw lightsabers at them.
And that's the end of the round.
And that's it. So we did a lot of moving. I brought back a clone last round, but I lost most of my arcs. There's 1 left over there fighting some Tauns. Joe lost almost all of his vets and then brought the important one back. He's moved back over here, so I'm on the ropes pretty hard here. Let's see what happens round 3.
Round 3, it's a 1 Pippi round. It's I Am No Jedi, which is Ahsoka Tano. She gains Agile 1 while attacking during the form attack step pool. She gains 1 white dice, to her attack pool. For each dodge token she has to a maximum of 3, so she can have 3 extra tokens. Versus Cody's 1-pip, bring it down. During his activation, he may perform his free actions up to 2 times when a friendly unit declares an attack against an enemy unit that has an observation token. You may spend the unit. If you do, you gain suppressive if it's named trooper, it's a trooper, or impact if it's a vehicle. Which is really unfortunate for Dark Troopers because you don't get the one you want.
You don't
that
get,
card.
yeah.
I wish it was like if it had armor, you gain impact.
That would be a
seems to make more
better
sense,
way that would
right?
work. But
Just...
Dark Troopers break a lot of rules.
So Ahsoka got her order. She gets her dodge from defend 1. Cody, and he directed the heavy. That's it. I won the roll off.
He did.
So Ahsoka's going to go first. Okay, we're going to go to Ahsoka because why wouldn't you? She gains Agile 1. She's going to use her jump right off the bat to jump over this thing.
Yeah, I'm sure she's really going to need those dodges.
And then we're going to move again, another slight move just into Cody, and then we'll start there. We're probably going to do some force pushing and stuff. She'll gain 2 dodges. I'm probably going to reflex for a 4th dodge just so that way if she is withdrawal, I can survive some fire coming at me.
Sure.
We'll go from there. Okay, I have technically 4 dodges. I just brought one over here. I have 2 reds, 2 blacks, and 2 whites for her base with Pierce 2, Surge into crits. But I'm adding 3 whites because I have greater than 3 dodges, and the max white you can add is 3. It's going to be 5 whites. Against Cody. He's not impervious or anything, right? No.
No, he's just dead.
He's just dead. Well, it's not a great roll, but it's probably still a dead roll.
Yeah.
So that will become a crit, like so. How much health does Cody have? 5 or 6?
He has a 5-er, I believe.
So we got 5 so far. So we'll spend 2 dodges. And we'll keep 2.
2 of the 4.
Yep.
I'll dodge 1.
That's why we spent 2. So you're still looking at a 6-pack, Pierce 2.
6 Pierce 2?
So it might not kill him. Might not kill him.
Sure,
I wanted to keep some dodges just in case.
Yeah, sure. 6 Pierce 2.
Oh.
Good, you pierced the only 2 I rolled.
So we're definitely going to be doing some force pushing. So we'll go back to the table and look. The only real unit I can push into me to make reach is going to be this orange unit. So we're going to force push them to about here.
Sure.
And we'll lovely cohere them like so.
Sounds great.
And call it a day.
All right, we're going to go to the stack here. We'll get our special forces. We'll go with our last arc here. He's going to aim. He's going to punch the Tauntaun with 2 health left and hope he lives. All right, so it's a black-white. No surging or anything with an aim. It's a solid start for a solid finish.
Ooh, how do you miss a punching a Tauntaun?
Yep.
Oof. I gotta combat train that guy over again. Go to my stack, and unfortunately, this is not what I want. I got the Tauntaun.
Oh, you poor thing.
So we're gonna aim, and we're gonna claw him back.
The singleton. You want to go with the whole unit? I think the whole unit.
Single one we're gonna try
The whole unit would really have a better chance.
2 blacks to white, surging to hit with an aim, no ram this time against him. So he will surge to hit there. That's something. And then we're gonna spend the aim to reroll the 2 blacks and hope we get some conversions here.
Why wouldn't you get all of them? I got 0. You get 3, or you get 2. That's cool.
Oof.
He's dead.
We haven't given the keyword yet, and Ahsoka's in the heat of it and took down Cody with 1 swing. Let's just go with I'm no Jedi.
She's not.
It's a good 1-pip. It's a good word. Ahsoka show's coming up here.
We got our special forces. We'll go with these guys. They're going to move up here. They're going to take an aim, or they're going to get an aim from tactical and then shoot into
The troopers?
Troopers.
Down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 reds, critical 1 into heavy cover down to light. Rebel troopers, lethal with an aim. We got
1
the crit. We'll spend the aim for lethal, so 1 dead rebel trooper.
He'll just die. Going into my stack, the other ton, which is, once again, not what we were necessarily looking for. We'll take a free reposition just to get a little bit turned here. And
You're getting turned? That's not your unit leader.
Oh, you're right. That's right. He was. So let's reposition him. I cohesed forward last time, didn't I?
You did. You wanted to leave room so that your other ton could miraculously fit in, but
it worked pretty good, didn't it?
Sucker.
Then he will come up to here like so. I'll give him 2 dodges. Relentless is going to proc. We've got a couple targets here. I think we got the ISP, or we got these lovely. Oh, we're just showing
they're just down. Just the ISP. That works out for me. I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay, 4 red dice. Since I am in his weak spot, which is the rear of the sides, I get impact 1. So that's nice. Impact 1, surging the hits. Yeah.
Armor 3.
Armor 3. Well, impact 1. The other ones will go to armor.
Alrighty, so 2 white dice surging to defense for this bad boy. Hey, look at that. Their whites are rolling better than the reds. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to the stack. It's a core. Let's go with Boyle's unit that Ahsoka charged into. They're going to go ahead and withdraw, not disengage. So we'll move
their
over
whole
here.
activation.
And that will be them.
So he's out in the open, but she's got 2 dodges to help hopefully survive long. Man, we got all these cores, and we just keep pulling everything but the cores, huh?
I don't feel sorry for you.
Okay,
Little move, little dodge, maybe a little dodge, little dodge.
He's just kind of reevaluating. Your army kind of shifted that way a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go backwards. I'm coming back, my boys. So we'll pass the dot. No, we're going to double move.
Double
We're
move?
just double moving him, yeah.
Like a crazy man over here.
So we'll come to about here. We'll do a full move and go about there.
Sure. All right, we're going to go to the stack here. It's a core. We're going to go with 5s. We're going to do just a stupid move to touch this tree so that when I shoot Ahsoka, she doesn't get cover. Because the aim doesn't guarantee any hits for me. And you guys have seen my rolling so far, so we're going to go with the move. We're going to shoot into Ahsoka, and we're going to go to the dice box.
Hold strong, Ahsoka.
All right, so 5s is 3 blacks, and then he has the medic and his 4 other friends. So that's 5 more blacks. So this is an 8 black shot. No cover Ahsoka. She does have 2 dodges. You're going to do more wounds than me this turn. Guaranteed. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. How many of those did you want to dodge, buddy?
1.
Okay, dodging 1. So
I want to
4.
I'm going to get shot at least 2 more times, I think, so I need to keep 1 there. So 4, now I have Surge to block and Deflect active.
Yep.
So you'll take 1, I'll take 2, though. So
I guess I was wrong.
that's pretty good.
Thing.
My stack. We heard Ahsoka Tano needs some help, so we're going to move into this door a little bit here.
Sure.
Recohering everybody into the door and behind it so they can all see just fine. So I'm going to push them in a little bit. Recohere back behind it, and then have a nice shot.
Sure.
Ooh. I have 4 blacks, 4 whites, critical 2. He's got heavy cover because of the vehicle. We'll see what we can do.
And 1 dodge available.
So 1 crit.
1 crit.
After all that. It was
Perfect.
3 hits. So.
At least I blocked it. All right, we're going to go with them. Oops. Jeez.
Just move them all.
Yep. They do have a suppression. They do not get damage. So we're just going to shoot Ahsoka, and hopefully we'll do some damage. So we're going to pretend that I remember that I have the clone captain on them.
We're not in the cup anymore. It's friendly games.
I'm going to tap that. So instead of rolling for that suppression, we're just going to not remove it, but it doesn't matter. We'll take an aim. We'll shoot into Ahsoka, who will have light cover from her suppression.
Hooray!
That's good. So the crit goes there from critical from our DC 15. Let's re-roll these 2 with our aim. I like that conversion.
1 away from cover, 1 away from dodge.
For 2.
4, I have Deflect active and Search to block again.
Ooh,
So 2 again.
2 wounds.
Go to my stack, I had a core. We're going to go...
One of the back cores.
Yeah, we're going to go with this guy here.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. We're going to move up with them.
Try to start getting a full effective dice pool in there instead of just half.
It's been a while since we've been able to move and shoot. So we'll see what we can shoot and fire something.
Sure.
Okay, they are in range 3 of 5 units. So 5 blacks, 1 white with the heavy, including critical 1, light cover. So it's going to be 3.
Just 3.
No critical, but we've got a good roll there, so it's fine.
Sure. They'll block 2, take 1. Right, so we're going to go with our last activation, which is the ISP here. It is fixed front, so we do have to do a move. So we're just going to move to get her in our front arc, and then we will shoot our beam weapon into her and beam into nothing. All right, so it's 2 reds, 2 whites into heavy cover Ahsoka. She doesn't have any dodges this time. I do have an aim. I surge to hit. That's a real solid start. Spend the aim, and we get nothing.
Okay, we got Rebel Trooper here. We're going to go with them. They are just going to have to take a walkabout to go around this way.
Doing a walkabout.
I think we'll stop there, though.
Sure, sure.
Take a lovely shot with the DLT and the other. It's
right.
black, black, white, critical 1. You know the drill. He's got heavy cover. Oh, it's a good roll, but it's still just a suppression. Back to me again. We got a core. We're going to go over here to these guys. Their buddy's miraculously back from the dead after that Medroid. The Medroid's a little sad he didn't save it for Ahsoka, but that's okay.
Well, when you can't kill her, you can't kill her.
So I think we will just take another shot into 5's unit here.
Sure.
4 white dice, critical 2, shooting in heavy cover.
Just 1 crit. All right, 5 is okay.
Last one is this core unit over here. They have 1 suppression. Not rolling it off. I think what they're going to do is really just going to take a movement up like so. 2 out here, and I'll recohere.
All right, moving, recohering, and that's it. All right, so end of the round. Tauntauns are moving in to my army. Ahsoka is standing out there, just ready to take it, but she does only have 2 health left, so that's a thing I got. And we did lose Cody in one foul swoop.
Synchronized offensive. This is 1 vehicle. After a vehicle is issued an order, it may choose a friendly trooper at range 1 to 2. Unfortunately, he can't do his direct nonsense because it's 1 vehicle only, so he should only have... Oh, you can...
Yeah. The vehicle gets the order. It ordered 5, so
5
it's now the commander,
yep.
and 5 coordinated.
5 is commander. Has better courage than a Cody anyways. I went with Swift Protector, Sokotano, gains Guardian 2, another friendly trooper. Range 1 is declared the defender, gains a free dodge. The rest of this won't matter. I did it for the 2-pip, and for the dodge, I totally forgot to get a 1-pip. That's my bad. I gave mine to Ahsoka. She gained a dodge. He'll go first.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with Cody. Not Cody. 5s. He's got 2 suppression. He's going to hold on to both of them. He's got a courage of 3, though, so he does get 2 actions. We're going to aim, and we're going to shoot into Ahsoka. We're going to fire support Boyle's team, just because if we kill her, there's a small chance that I could pull this out. All right, so it's going to be 3 blacks for 5s, 3 blacks for the remaining phase 2s, and then 5 blacks for Boyle's team with an aim into light cover, dodged Ahsoka. Yuck.
Yuck.
I mean,
that's a great start.
It's an okay start. It's just, it needed to be more to kill Ahsoka. You have the Force. I don't.
You hit 50%, bro. So that's a good start.
All right.
Well, dodge one,
cover
activate
one,
deflect.
dodge one. So all of 4.
You only need to get 2 through.
Yeah, that's not going to happen anymore.
On every 4 roll, you've gotten 2 through. Can he do it again? Well, the luck change right here. No, it's you lose 1 and I die. It's been the same roll every time.
Wow.
Well, Ahsoka went down. She did do a damage on her way out to 5s. At least that's something, I guess, and killed Cody. And then I think she did 1 other deflect damage. Not a super, but yeah, I guess
she killed 2 phase 2s.
She pulled
Cody.
She pulled a lot of fire.
Sure did, and she made my entire army move.
I did make your entire army move a few times. So we're gonna move it to there, and then we're gonna just kind of we'll run up to you and like, yeah, I guess we'll just go right there.
Sure.
That's it. Raylan's procs, it's 4 blacks, 2 whites. Ram 2 does kick in here. I have no aim to anything. I do surge to hit. Ooh, it's not great. Oh, Ram helps.
I was going to say, it's not great. It's just all of them but 1.
Ram helps. Okay, so you'll hit 5 coming through.
That's a good block. We'll go ahead and go with the ISP now. We'll take another aim for their first action. And then we'll beam into the Rebel Troopers, and then beam into the veterans.
Okay.
All right, so first shot into the Rebel Troopers with light cover. And an aim, 2 reds, 2 whites, surge to hit. And we'll spend 1 aim. That was a hit. All right, so cover's going to eat 1. You're looking at 2.
Okay.
And we'll do that one more time into these Rebel veterans. We'll spend the aim on these 2. So you're looking at 2 again. Ooh, an activation.
For my stack, we got the veterans in the tunnel there. They're going to aim and shoot everything into 5's unit.
Alrighty.
4 blacks, 4 whites, critical 2, and surge and hit into light cover clone 5's unit. Not a bad start.
I would say so.
These 2 will drop off. We'll aim on these 2.
Of course, it's double conversion. Why not?
And then we'll lose 1 to cover, so you're looking at 5.
Just 5?
Just 5.
5 for 5s?
5
for
and
5s?
Do your defense stick?
Sure don't.
No.
Sure don't. On my stack here, it's going to be our strike team. We are going to use our climb to move up here. And then we will take a shot into the Rebel Troopers right there.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be 2 reds and 1 black. Because it is range 3, it is heavy cover down to light with an aim from tactical and a surge from reliable. We don't need anything, so cover's going to eat 1. You're looking at 2. Block 1. Oh, I should have pierced it. Lethal. I'm spending the aim for lethal.
I'm sitting here just staring at him going, you can do it, buddy. Okay, we're going to go with these guys here.
Sure.
They are going to move up for their first action, I should say.
Okay.
To about, say, there.
Okay.
And then I think they're actually going to do another move just to start getting into a better position here.
Sure.
So we can get to that 3rd step. And we'll Rico here.
All right, going to my last of my stack, it's going to be the blue guys that got engaged with these Tauntauns. We are going to aim and punch them in the face. It's going to be 4 blacks with an aim, no surging, no nothing. Surging would have been nice. Let's see if we can't fix that. So nothing after you spend your 2 dodges.
2 dodges and we're okay. Got my Tauntaun that's over here, the last of this unit that, we'll just move them like this so his tail goes the correct way. I'm going to move something like so. About,
that was some hardcore parkour he was doing right there, buddy.
We'll slow him down to his speed 2 and go to here then.
Sure. It doesn't matter. I was just teasing you.
And we'll just kind of Technically his tail doesn't, so we'll just keep him up here, I guess.
I mean, you technically can pivot after you end your move, so...
Well, that's right, so we'll just pivot like this.
Perfect! It's like there's a key position back there he wants to put his Tauntaun on.
Core, we've got 2 people left. I already used Metroid in the leader. We get 1 off, so 1 action, but they did get 1 off, so that will help clear them of stress next round. So they're going to move to here.
Excuse me, sir, I have to kill them. If you could put them back to a place where I can see.
As the Star Tours keeps rolling away. Okay, that's them. And then next we got, should have, another core. It's going to be these guys back here.
Sure.
I think what we're going to do with them is we're going to just take an aim and shoot the DLT into 5's unit.
Aim and then shoot into 5.
Just the DLT, 2 blacks, a white, critical 1 into 5's. And it's got heavy cover.
That's the critical.
Crit. Might as well reroll these two because hits aren't doing anything for me at this point. So it's going to be 1 crit coming in at 5's unit. He's okay. Fine. Yeah, we have the dead Hoth troopers that he killed, and then we have the commander who's just going to start getting into a better position to score here in a little bit. So move 1, move 2, up 2 behind these vets. Let's see, we can get just about touching the wall. So go back to there. Okay, and that's everything.
So at this point, I'm just going to call it because there's literally no reason to keep playing because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 activations there. There's no way that my 2 activations over here, because these guys are engaged with the Tauntauns, can kill them.
Yeah, I'll get that point with the Taunt.
He's got that point with the Taunt.
You can probably kill at least one guy, but I'll at least make you work for it a little bit.
I can either get that point or tie that point. So my best...
You'll get it. It's just a Rebel Trooper.
Chance scenario.
So this was the point to get, and I had more people left. Ahsoka went down, but she did enough, and she made a whole turn of you moving away instead of engaging.
Yep, yeah.
So that was helpful. You know, I can't say what she rolled good for attack. Defense was average or less, so it's nothing crazy. I would normally, in a real tournament game, I wouldn't have jumped her out as early. I would have sat there for a few tokens, because you had 2 people I could have charged into. Once you moved 1 away, then I would have went with her.
Yeah.
Then I would have known less dice were coming at me, right?
I mean, I would have probably done a standby at least, so then I could put 1 shot into you before you killed Cody. I don't know. I don't know how to play this game in those situations, but... I decided to play, you know, some Republic today just for fun, and it turns out I am not good with them.
Oh, it's 1 game. You're fine.
No, I've literally never won with them.
Your arcs had some... Well, it's true. You've only played these. Your arcs didn't roll too hot over there.
No, they rolled real bad. My defense dice turned around a little bit there at the end, but it was too late. I mean, once you...
Besides your 5's unit up there, the rest of that round, even the Ton, like, melee only killed 1.
Yeah, that was crazy, but, like... When you're down to 5 activations and key positions, you're not winning.
Yeah. The key thing was, at first, I thought you were going to shuffle more things a little bit that way to hide from, like, to come counter Ahsoka, but then you ran. So I did this little weird Rebel Trooper shuffle. Shuffle.
I mean, countering Ahsoka here wasn't going to do anything for me because she would just tear through anything I put over here. It's not wrong. And your whole army was going to take the middle. I thought my 2 arcs would have been able to put up some sort of fight over here. But you placed your Tons afterwards, and you just shredded them. Yeah, I scouted a little too much, I think. But even if I didn't scout, it was still probably the same turn. Like it was.
Probably. I didn't have to do 2 full movements.
Yeah, it wasn't going to change much over there. So, and then this guy, the ISP is a lot of fun, but the sheer amount of line of sight blocking and this big middle thing, it really made it so I was kind of. I couldn't do a lot of good beaming, and all the beaming I did was...
You actually did a lot of good beaming.
There was good beaming to suppress that guy.
To the point where they couldn't move.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of killed the Hoth troopers with your beam gun, too. I had to heal them.
That's true. I mean, yeah. So, it was fun. I mean, I've thought about Republic as my 3rd faction, or 4th faction, because I have the Shadow Collective.
My new 4th faction is called the Bright Tree Village.
But every time I play them... my red defense dice just are never consistent enough to keep them alive.
I had some good white rolls early.
Yeah.
We were talking about this in the cup. When you have a white army and they roll well above average, you're usually going to do okay. Because point cost wise, they're anticipating you losing more.
Yes.
When you have a red army and you roll anything below average, it hurts more.
Yeah, and I rolled real below average till round 3.
I'm thinking of running not this list, an Ahsoka type list with a K2, Cassian, Ahsoka.
You're gonna roll Sabine in there?
No, not Sabine 2, no.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Once you have K2...
I didn't.
It'll be Ahsoka, I think. That's one of the lists I'm looking at. Otherwise, I'm looking at Yoda special.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the Bright Tree.
Bright Tree, I might. It depends if I have.
He's got 6 Bright Trees there that are.
I've got 6 boxes of Bright Trees. Remember, this video was filmed a few weeks before.
But Adepticon is Gen Con is next week.
So odds are these will not be ready, unfortunately.
No.
With life and everything, and I can't spend all hobby time away from the family right before I leave for 5 years.
Yeah,
but
I literally have absolutely no idea what I'm playing.
So yeah, we'll both be at Gen Con. We might go live at Gen Con just to like talk to people. I thought it'd be fun to go walk around and talk to people.
That could be fun.
It'd be fun.
We'll both be wearing shirts. Yeah. He could be wearing a J2 or a
Squared or what Don's wearing.
Or a beautiful Gray Squadron Gaming.
If you see me or Don and you want to say hi, we'll probably have things like stickers, silhouettes, maybe some other goodies we can pass out to you guys too.
I think we're out of pins now.
I mean, I might have a couple left, but we have tons of stickers, tons of silhouettes. But yeah, hope you guys
come say hi. We love talking to you guys. It's super cool. I love that at Adepticon when people came up and were like, "Hey, I watch your channel," because that makes it feel worth it.
We're both playing Friday in All Day Legion, and then we're both playing in a smaller, like, was it 4?
I think Sunday is our 4 pod Shatterpoint.
Yeah, Shatterpoint. So we'll be doing both and enjoying the con. So come catch us walking around.
Yep.
Then you guys have a good night.
We promise to be wearing deodorant.
We will. Yes, can't promise everyone else, but we will.
Bye.
Bye.